Hello! Hello and welcome. And hello, Rose. How are you doing? Are you having a fine day? Still working, I believe. It's like 8. What would I get with $13 at the mart? Huh. I would probably just get some food to eat. But if I didn't have like, there's an HEB mini mart. We don't really have mini marts or like convenience stores. Well, it'd be a dollar store. But I don't go to dollar stores. So if I had to go,
good evening.
well, okay, let's say if I go to like a gas station. Man, I don't go to gas stations. I would usually get an energy drink. If I needed energy for some reason.
I hooked you up with a gift. It's
I don't
waiting
drink
for you
too
in the
many
reward
energy
center.
drinks because they're not that good for you. If not, maybe I would buy a lottery ticket or a scratch off.
I handle
and
pilot
candy.
sorties for the whole camp.
That sounds like a good idea.
Making preparations.
That's
for
not
some
like a good
exciting
idea for like
application
life,
accepted.
but if I really had $13 and I had to spend it, I was like, I guess I'll try to gamble. I'll gamble more.
Get those preparations ready.
Food, I would say I would probably just some candy, honestly. Can I get some candy and pocket the rest of the money? If not, a bag of chips and a soda. I don't really like soda, so like a sweet tea, or more importantly, how many? Or wait, you talking about like how much can I actually get in like not at like a gas station? Like how much soda for $13? You might be able to get, depending on, you might be able to get 3 bags of chips. Like, I don't usually get a lot of stuff, so I can't be sure, but inflation's kind of nuts. Things aren't cheap. And I mean, I can like figure it out pretty easily if you need this information. Oh wow. It's a good question. Your video editing? You probably should want more than a bag of chips. If you want to talk about your pricing of video editing, we can talk about that
Get those
on
preparations ready.
Discord. It depends on how much you're editing, and I'll be honest, if you're getting $13 for it, for an edit of even like 10 minutes, that might be way out of line. Hello! Hello, Stormy. What are you doing? You have the internet? No, I think I saw you playing GBO2 earlier, so I was like, oh, Stormy must be back. One video for 15 minutes? For $13? $1, a little less than $1 a minute? What type of videos are you talking about? That'd be another thing. Okay,
Everyone's
so
ready to go.
a couple
It's
things.
your last chance to get ready.
What type of video are you making? Add that. How long is the actual video? And are you making a 15-minute video? Or are you watching a 15-minute video and editing that? Because that is also different. I think I'm just gonna relax today. Yeah, you need to be paid more if you're gonna watch a 4-hour stream. So let's say that you need to be paid way more than that, I'll just be honest. I would first say, if the person can cut down the 4 hours into something more manageable, like, let's say he does like some rudimentary editing where like, let's say I'm playing,
Deck is open.
let's say I'm playing
Move
Gundam.
out.
7 minutes of gameplay, But between Gundam lobbies, it takes a long time to get a lobby, so nothing's really happening. So I can cut that out myself. If he's not doing any editing and giving you a raw file to come over, you need to get paid. I don't even know how much. Those 4 hours is a long time. Even at watching 2x speed, you're coming at 2 hours.
I'm forwarding an ally's marking data. Beacon captured.
Yeah, if you want, just toss it into the Discord or send it DM. Also, is this game loud or am I crazy?
Forwarding an ally's marking data.
It might be loud for me. That's what might be going on.
Minor damage
That actually got me.
detected.
Thanks,
No
game.
combat yet. An allied unit's been destroyed.
Oh my god, I just can't hit anything.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An allied unit's been destroyed. I'm reading significant damage. Take defensive action.
What? Well, how did I do 0 damage to him? Oh my god, what is going on right now? This seems weird. I don't know what's going
Supporting
on.
fire incoming. Evacuate the target area. An allied unit's been destroyed.
Like, how did I do 0 damage to him?
Long range supporting fire incoming. An allied unit's been destroyed. Supporting fire's all done. I don't think that supporting fire did much. Lights damaged. Your mobile suit has been destroyed.
That was, I don't know.
The enemy has captured a beacon.
At least I've been pretty good, Stormy. How have you been?
Pick where and
I
how
think
you'll
it's
sort
been
it.
a quiet, quiet week for me, which is nice. Bum, bum.
Welcome back. The enemy has captured a beacon.
Until like, but also on another thing, Rose, if you're still there, it's hard to say because I don't necessarily know how cost of living there is. Compared to the US dollar, there's a lot of things that can happen. So you might be able to get a premium on cost of living.
An allied unit's been destroyed. An ally has destroyed.
So basically you're
enemy
able to
mobile suit.
undercut someone else, but at a certain point it's just like, that's a lot of money.
Enemy mobile suit destroyed. I'm forwarding an ally's marking data. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Let's see, do I know anyone else that does editing? Not really, actually.
Allied signal detected. Beacon captured. Ally SOS signal detected. I'm reading significant damage. Take defensive action. Ally SOS signal detected. An ally
What? My leg's broken?
Damage. Defense is hindered. An allied unit's been destroyed. I know it's tough out there, but don't give up. Your mobile suit has
Lucked
been
out.
destroyed.
Yeah, PC building can be fun.
An allied unit's been destroyed.
The hard part is getting good parts. So they're kind of expensive if you want something good. It's kind of hard depending on what you're trying to do. I think you said you're trying to play Hell Divers. That might be a very intense game, so even though it might be, you might be able to build a PC. The question is, will it be strong enough?
Supporting Fire Inc. Welcome back. Minor damage detected. No impact on target. I'm reading.
I thought it was like half my health.
Supporting fire
What?
incoming. Supporting fire's all done. I don't think that supporting fire did much. 2 minutes remaining. Bases are now more valuable for the future.
Oh my god, I'm getting hit by everyone.
Ejected the tank. Shield damaged. Your mobile suit
All
has
right.
been destroyed.
Actually, I do have a graphics card. That might, the one you have might be better than mine. And I do have a graphics card.
An allied
And
unit's been
I'll have to
destroyed.
make sure. Let me see.
An allied unit's been destroyed.
Like, if you technically pay for the shipping, which still might be a good amount of money, but it's not like it's a big package. But I think that one might be better than mine.
An allied unit's been destroyed.
I have like a 2060. I think that's what I have.
Supporting fire incoming. Evacuate the target area. An allied unit's been destroyed. An ally has destroyed.
This team is kind of butt.
Long-range supporting fire incoming.
Alright,
1
be
minute
right-
remaining.
be right
Pick it up
back.
now.
It's hot as heck
Supporting
in
fire's
here.
all done.
Hot
The
as-
supporting fire did some work. This might
Really
be a good
hot in
time
my
to
room
close
right
in.
now. When
enemy
the
has captured a
PC
beacon.
is turning, it gets really hot.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Ah, I forgot I'm playing a
Welcome
game.
back. An allied unit's been destroyed. Beacon captured.
I don't really care about this game. I'm not really paying attention. Hello, Rock. How are you? Fuck, I don't have what to call it.
I'm reading significant damage. Take defensive action.
We're just playing a little Gundam. I'm not gonna play for too long though, so I probably might change the title just to be like dailies. Since we can't stay, I'm not gonna stay up any longer than I need to. No banner night. I'll just wake up in the morning like everyone else. It's like, oh, that's the banner, eh? It's time to go to sleep. Or I'll be asleep. Let's see,
Making preparations for
also, like, I'll be honest, right now, I've been having some really bad teammates in, GBO2, so I'm really not worrying about it.
Get those preparations ready.
But right now, we're also helping Rose get a graphics card, possibly. Or checking out. That like never happens. I could do that. I wouldn't mind. I haven't played I haven't played like a good game of Gundam in a while. I do have like some backlog of stuff that I haven't used, but at this point it's kind of old. So I'm not sure if I want to use it. Is this graphics card not real? How dumb. I hate it.
Everyone's ready to go. It's your last chance to get ready.
Wow, I hate this website. You know, it's like such a cool idea, a very simple website. Gundam with beam saber? I thought I had a... I know I played one with the Gundam with the beam saber. Add. No.
Everyone's ready to go. It's your last chance to get ready.
This is a relaxing time though. What is wrong with this website? Okay. RTX. Huh. Let's see. I have to look at what. Ah, man, I gotta look at my own stupid thing. Back. Welcome back. What the hell's this team? Let's see. Where is my graphic card? I found it. BRB again. Let's see what graphics card I have. Just hanging out in my... I've been trying to get rid of this thing, but I don't have enough friends to get rid of things like this. Only 6 gigaboots. Only 6 gigaboots. Oh yeah, I was like, what am I looking at right now?
Moving over to the battlefield.
Bum, 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 bum.
We're entering the combat area. Everyone who's
Let's
ready can
see.
sortie, okay?
I have a GeForce RTX 260. How much RAM it has? Man, these things never tell you. Kind of the reason why I don't like it. I do not like graphics cards. I'm so annoyed.
Mission start.
Yeah, building a PC is tough. What's the reason you're building one?
Beacon
Just
capture.
for, I'm guessing video editing, of course, but it's also for gaming.
Watch your back.
I'm assuming. Wow, my team's a bunch of cowards. My eyeball is itching. Why? Oh, I forgot I have 2 supports on my team.
Minor damage detected. No impact on combat yet. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Man, I can't hit this thing for crap. It's like the worst grenade ever. Wow, we also have, I'm like, what is my team being so passive? just what my team's doing. God.
Enemy mobile suit destroyed. Allied units been destroyed.
Oh wow, they're all just getting melted.
Mobile suit has been destroyed.
12 gigabytes. That's a lot. What is mine right here? Good question. This one only has 8.
Pick where and how.
I don't know if you need
Supporting
12
fire incoming.
gigabytes unless you're
Evacuate the
doing
target area.
some. I know you do editing, but that seems like a lot of power. Maybe it'll
Supporting
future-proof
fire
your
incoming.
game,
Welcome back.
but I only have an 8
Supporting
gigabyte
fire's all
one.
done. The supporting
8
fire
gigabytes
doesn't work. This might be a
graphics
good time to
card
close
with
in.
a how much RAM do I got? Me plus what? 16 or 32
The enemy has
gigabytes of
captured
normal
a
RAM?
beacon.
Yeah.
Beacon captured.
Like, if you're doing editing for, like, yourself and not, like, a business, like, you probably don't need that much. And, like, I've done editing, and I do fine with 8. Limited editing, but still. So there's a lot of things about building PCs, like
Minor damage detected. No impact on combat yet.
yeah, like
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. An allied unit's been destroyed.
what? I feel like my team just lets like the most goofy things behind me.
Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
So I have 8 gigabytes, a good amount of RAM, and you can always upgrade your RAM. I think getting 64, I don't have 64 gigabytes of onboard RAM, and I don't really need another one, but I can. Like, getting another stick's not that hard. Like, if I try hard enough, I could, like, I have a pre-built, and then I changed out the,
We've got the advantage, huh?
the RAM and the, what do you call that thing? And my GPU. So I had a problem with my GPU not being able to do all these multiple displays I have between
Beacon captured.
streaming and oh, that was a terrible shot.
Eject if you can. Supporting fire incoming. Allied units been destroyed.
We both heavy staggered each other. Like, man, this is another topic where it's like we can talk about it later because it's so complicated.
2 minutes remaining. Bases
Yeah,
are
I would do that too. That sounds like a good idea.
Welcome back. Supporting fire incoming. Evacuate the target area. Allied units been destroyed. Long-range supporting fire incoming. An ally supporting fire's all done. Supporting fire did some work. This might be a good time to close in. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Rusty's pride.
An allied unit's been destroyed. The enemy has captured a beacon. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Minor damage detected. No impact on combat yet. One minute remaining.
And like, so another thing, I bought this PC purposely because it had like, I think it had an 8-core processor, and like the thing I know about I had a gaming laptop. Most people don't know this because it was so bad. I was trying to stream with a gaming laptop, and it didn't work out because even though my game laptop could play games fairly well, it didn't have enough CPU processing power, or enough like threads basically. Basically, cores of the brains of the CPU. It didn't have enough to where it could actually like purposely or do multiple tasks easily. So it was able to do one task, like play video games, but that's about it. And when you're streaming, I have to do at least, especially with V2, but I at least do 3 tasks. And that I wasn't able to do until I got this PC. And I've been fine ever since.
Nice work out there.
Stormy, you got a college degree, right? You're smart.
Here are this battle's rewards.
So, if you want to know some basic PC stuff, there's basically, let's see, let me make sure. Five components. You need 5 components, being, let me, I will save this. I will save this comment so I can look at it later. Command copy. Let's see, I'll even put it in a note.
Making preparations for canceling procedures. Making preparations.
What is even the Yeah, we can do one more game.
Making preparations.
Let's get demoted.
Sortie application accepted.
Get those preparations ready.
And like, to be honest, let me see about my I have a graphics card that I don't want. And so if you pay for shipping, quote unquote, I'll literally give it to you if it's strong enough for you. I just gotta figure out its specs. Cause I don't want to give you a weak graphics card. But I also don't want this graphics card in my house anymore. It's like, I don't need this thing. Let's see. i5 Gen 12 with 32 216 gig RAM. Is that good enough? So I would need to see i5. Two things to be. First things first. What is the purpose of the computer? That is the first question. An i5. I'm pretty sure i5s are fairly cheap. Gaming and editing. Okay. Only gaming and editing, correct? No streaming, none of that? You don't want to stream ever either. That'll be a big thing. And this is an Intel GPU or CPU, I'm guessing. Is there any other GPUs, CPUs? I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure i5 Intel 5. Also, there's a website called PCBuilder.com. That might also help
Come
you.
back in one piece, okay?
I think that's what I was doing originally, and then I was like, this is annoying. I'm just gonna buy what's it called. Also, you can technically see my PC specs. I need to edit my my graphics card. I have a 360 Ti now. But other than that, let's see. Okay, just making sure. I wish I had time to compare PC parts. I would say, we might have, let me see, what's the processing power of the i5 right here? Oh, wait! Rose. If you look at my Discord,
Everyone's ready to go. It's your last chance to get ready.
there's a person named Benku Kane, and he used to build PCs, so you can ask him all the questions. I think I need to look at the hertz, the rate at which you're the rate at which the CPU can actually think, because I can't tell how high it is. It might, because I think an i5, yeah, megahertz. Like, I know computer stuff, but not necessarily computer stuff at the same time. No, I'm just gonna be a normal dude. And like, I need to look at, I don't remember all my PC knowledge, like. Because hertz of the refresh rate of the CPU, basically it's part of the memory, so, or it's part of how much core, it's part of like the cores of it. So you can have low hertz but have more cores. Basically, it's like having more lanes to drive in, while having more hertz is like having a higher speed limit. So if you had like a 1 hertz, yeah, CPU that had 1 hertz, but 8 cores, it'll work as an
Mission start.
as 8 megahertz CPU as in total. So it doesn't necessarily matter, but it also does matter depending on how many cores you have. And they just keep putting more cores into things. I do believe mine is an 8 core. And I found that to be suffice. 8 core with a 4 gigahertz or megahertz. Let's call it.
Minor damage detected. No impact on combat yet.
Wow, why are my legs destroyed?
I'm reading significant damage. Legs damaged.
Oh,
Pretty much your signature mobile suit, huh? Good choice.
thank you.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile. The enemy has captured a beacon. An allied unit's been destroyed. Your mobile suit has been destroyed.
My team's just being not helpful at all.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
I might not play Helldivers. No, I'm trying. It'd be a really short stream, which is fine. Cause it's like I realize that I need to go to sleep or start trying to go to. If I want to go to sleep at 10, I gotta start getting in bed at 9:30, so I goof off for too long.
Beacon captured.
But that would give us some time to talk about PC stuff in like the Discord.
An allied unit's been destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An allied unit's been destroyed. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Bait it. I was like, my teammate's gonna get him. I just know it. This one. He's already pushing up. You're already dead. I just can't let you get out of my sight.
Beacon captured.
Can't let him get out of my sight, and I gotta just pace my stuff. I wonder what they're doing.
Minor damage detected. No impact on combat yet. Damage. Take defensive action. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An allied unit's been destroyed. Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
I sacrificed him, but I think it was worth
An
it.
ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An
I
allied
think
unit's been
I
destroyed.
played that like a champ.
We've got the advantage, huh?
That actually got me. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Well, according to my strength, I can
Evacuate the target area.
reach 480. 480. Okay. Can you tell me how many cores your CPU has, though?
Long range
I
supporting
think
fire incoming.
you get a 4-core, if I'm not
Supporting
mistaken.
fire's all done. I don't think that supporting fire did much. An allied unit's been destroyed. Your mobile suit is toast. Eject if you can.
Oh, what?
Your mobile suit has been destroyed.
That was kind of weird. I always forget that thing has a dodge roll and the other one doesn't.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. 2 minutes remaining. Bases are now more valuable for this mission. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
I bet I could look at the other i5s. They probably tell me how many cores they
An
have.
allied
6 core?
unit's been destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. The enemy has captured a beacon.
I'm like, what?
Damage detected. No impact on combat yet. One minute remaining. You've got this in the bag. I'm reading significant damage. Take defensive action. An allied unit's been destroyed. Mobile suit is toast.
Can I get Can I get some help?
Mobile suit has been
Oh my
destroyed.
god. So 5 core.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An allied unit's been destroyed.
The one thing I kind of don't know about is how motherboards even work, but I wouldn't worry about motherboards too much, just because as long as they're compatible with your PC, I don't usually think that's something that gets replaced
An allied
often.
unit's been destroyed. Welcome back. Time has run out.
Ugh.
Nice work out there. We won.
What a good mobile suit. Man, long blind somehow. I guess I wasn't killing that much, clearly.
Here are this battle's rewards.
Whoa, you know what the only good thing about not playing on Banner Night? Yeah, so motherboard affects every single component because that is what connects to it. That's why it's called the motherboard. The thing about the motherboard though is that as long as you have parts that are compatible with your motherboard, I don't know what it actually does. So like it affects your RAM, your CPU, transfer speed, maybe your transfer speed, that might be a thing because that does connect directly to the motherboard. But other than that, as long as if you find a motherboard that fits, then you know it ships. That's kind of the thing.
Good work out there.
It's like if it's already working, if you already have all the parts you want, your motherboard should have already been considered. Transfer speed makes sense, even though I also just like the transfer speed of like it'll be like, I'm assuming, I might be wrong, of digital of hardware, external hardware, like your monitors and your stuff like that, or like a external hard drive.
Oh, there you are.
And that's like,
Here,
you don't want
take
it
this.
slow, but
That should be all you need to know.
I don't know my stats on my motherboard like at all. No one ever tells them what's my motherboard. They're like CPU, GPU, amount of RAM. RAM being the most important because it's at my name.
I handle parties for the whole camp.
What should we do? RAM. You're right. Also, my favorite, one of my favorite albums, Random Access Memories from Daft Punk. Yeah, I like the song.
Making preparations.
Maybe
for
I should run like a 1v1 match. Or if I could, I wish I could do private, more private matches. That would be fun. I don't think we have enough people. But 1v1s might be what we do this, what do you call it? This night, since we can't actually stay up all the way to Banner Night. Just do some 1v1s and maybe try to do some private matches if possible. But it's not like,
Good work out there.
chill, chill, chill.
I handle pilot sorties for the whole camp. Making
Man, it really
preparations
sucks that I
for
can't
sortie.
stay up longer.
Canceling procedures. Making preparations for sortie. I'm expecting great things from you.
Man,
Get those preparations
I'm having
ready.
fun though. I'm having fun talking about computers. Oh, if I have time, I will get you a video of 400 Gundam. Yeah, daylight saving time. Okay, so it's kind of hard for me because I don't feel like I'm that affected, but I'm also like super late to work now because I'm just like I've been having like the biggest struggle for like the past like 3 weeks of like getting up. Like our boss kind of changed some things. Oh, your food coma. Ooh, at least it's a food coma. But our boss changed things where we used to have a 7 o'clock meeting, and that was like a deadline. You had to get into, get in, look at your computer, see like, okay, what am I gonna say? Because they're always gonna ask you, what are you gonna do today? And it's like, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. I'm like straight bullshitting you. But that's what they wanted to hear. New boss comes. He's like, I don't like meetings. I don't want to do it. So now the meeting's Monday and Wednesday. So we had a meeting today. He wasn't there. He's on vacation. Monday, Wednesday, but at 7:30. I'm like, bro, I have to be there at such a different time. Usually my time is, I think I'm supposed to be there at 6, which I don't do because ain't no one there at 6. I usually try to hit originally between 6 and 6:30. And I've just been like well off. I'm like at like 6:50s. I think I hit 7 like once. I was like, man, I'm just tired. Just eating tired.
I handle pilot sorties for making
But I mean,
preparations for sorties.
I can't. It's like who's gonna get me in trouble? Like my job, I have to call a lot of people, and like I'm not gonna call anyone in the very early morning. Like no one's gonna answer. No one wants to talk to me because I don't want to talk to them. You know, I'll be honest. I also hate people who put like meetings at the end of the day. It's like, bro, I'm trying to leave. They're like, hey, one quick thing. It's like, no, man, I want to go home. I'm trying to leave early. Don't call me at 4 thinking that I can't leave now. I'm also just leaving at 4:30.
Preparations for sortie.
Ridiculous.
Be careful out there.
Ridiculous. You know what I need to talk about though? Helldivers tomorrow with Wong, Kochika, and Binku. I'll be teaching them more about the way of the dive. Okay. You've been waiting for that? Yes, it's so fun. You're gonna gatekeep them? No, I'm not gatekeeping. That's more, it's like chaperoning. I'm their chaperone. I'm like their their big brother. Or big sister, however you want to call it, I don't care. No. So, originally we were gonna have like so actually, I think I played with them, but I didn't stream it. I'll probably try streaming it next time, or this time. So, that's kind of like my bad, because sometimes I'm just super lazy, and I'm like, I like collabs, they're super fun, but I haven't figured out the best way to talk to my collaborators and chat. I might need to watch more other VTubers collab. No, it's weird, because big VTubers don't actually pay attention to their chat. They do kind of, but they don't like directly talk to me. Am I shy? No, I'm not really shy. Well, okay, to be honest, in real life, I am kind of shy. I'm not really like, I'm introverted. There you go. IRL, I'm fairly introverted. I take a little bit to warm up on people, but other than that, I can try to hold a conversation if people, like, I'm not a person that can just hold a conversation by himself. Like, I can't just walk up and be like, hello, I don't know. I don't know what you want to talk about, or I don't know how to approach this. I'm not a person that can just talk to people. My dad is, though. He is really good at it. I envy his abilities. But yeah. You Uzi spam talker. So I'm way more talkative here than in real life. Than real life. It's 100% thing. The struggles will. Rock, you sound like you should become a streamer. There you go. You already fixed your fixed it. I just can't stop talking. See, this is why I don't play space. I can never get a space game. But I'm really just kind of using this as an excuse to talk, honestly. Because I don't know what to do right now. I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. You can't make me. I'm good at talking about with like an activity. I can't like if I had to go on a date, it would have to be like maybe an arcade or like somewhere where I can comment off of, because I'm not an interpersonal person per se. So like telling me about your day, I do like to hear it. I really like to hear it from chat because y'all are from so many far along places. It's very interesting. But like someone like at work telling me about their weekend, it's just like, eh. If they did do something interesting, it's like, eh. You uninstalled it? Well, it's good for your sanity. I agree. I just take it 3 matches at a time. It's I just do the daily. Like it's one of those games that you could probably write a paper on, but it's just but it's so niche that it wouldn't get traction. But it's a very interesting dynamic how this game works. Mostly because I think, funny enough, The Witcher Mercury does it justice. Yeah, I can agree with that. But you can have fun with it. Like I have fun. But I'm not the most normal person when it comes to fun. But I forgot what I was talking about. I'm gonna go with fun. And then just the fun thing just redirected my thoughts, and I just lost the other thought. But I guess the way I consider fun is like I like the challenge, and I like to win. So when I have both, I have a lot of fun. When I can't win, and it's a bad challenge, it's just like getting stomped. I do not like stomps. They're so boring. It's like, what am I gonna do? Like, I like being able to figure out problems and move around, but it's like, it's one of those things, especially with this game, when your team's not good, it's like, what can I do other than get another team?
Going back to business.
I don't know what I want to do. I don't feel like playing. I don't feel like playing 400. I'll be honest. That wasn't too much fun. But I can't talk for 2.5 hours to banner. I need to go to sleep, but I also don't want to stop playing. It's time to take out alien trash. And it's like, fuck, I'm gonna do it. I can't. It's like, what am I gonna do? Now I have to change the. Now I have to change the stupid HD. Oh wait, no, it's HD2, not H.
Super Earth. Our home. Prosperity.
Dude, this is the exact reason why I can't go to sleep on time. I have no self-control.
Democracy. Our way of life. Oh, hello.
GBO2 isn't doing too well, I think. I gotta check out the.
Freedom doesn't come free.
Check out the.
Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over.
Zero self-control. You're correct. I do have zero self-control. That's what makes it fun. And I haven't even. I want to. So I have a control. I want to do the Terminate War Table.
Helldiver, the Terminate control system is ready for activation. The time is now or never.
I haven't got to do the Terminate control system yet. Upon the barrier punch now sends a network with a massive termicide dispensing tower, blah, 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 blah. I actually think I read that already. I want to do one of these missions. I just want to do one of them. I haven't done them.
The termicide towers on this planet await your activation.
Let's see.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Wow, the tower's a big. Is this one giant objective? The dark side of the moon. I know, I haven't done it yet, so I was like, I want to play. They're level 50. What a bunch of losers. Nah, I'm not gonna play with them. They're gonna ask me, like, join their lobby. Let's just play on.
Initiating FTL jump to the Turing system.
The Turing system. Boof.
Jump complete. Mission coordinates.
Oh, new
set.
stratagems available. I did see something like that. And I was not sure what it meant.
Orbit synchronized.
Huh. No, I'm good. I think it should be self-explanatory, right? We're a new strategy. Go without shield? Who uses a shield? A coward?
Hellpod launch suspended.
You better get back in that hell pod.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
A level 5, a dude named Doorman. Whatever. Should we land on top of the platform though? The termicide. And here!
What about here? Here?
You know me. I put the wings on, baby. Let's go.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters.
I will go.
Synchronized.
I'm gonna go eat because why not? Wait, is this eat or a close rifle? That's a real close rifle. I want the eat. Yo, I don't even care. I'm gonna gas him. F it, bro.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I could no. I should have done. I should have got the heavy machine gun because it's goofy. I love it though. It's like. Boop, 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 boop. Don't worry, Sim Type Zero did addictive properties. Study paid for by Permacure. Permacure, put your life in our hands. Thank you, Permacure, for giving us the glory of STEM that can heal broken bones.
History will remember your deeds this day.
Objective nearby.
What the hell? That was just weird.
Close.
I'm getting all these dumb hints. I don't want to see them. Silo 1, Silo 2, Silo 3.
Objective located. South. Requesting orbital strike.
Orbital strike incoming.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
We have 38 minutes. Okay. Shield. I think I would use a shield. Why would I do that?
Air support.
I'm all about the heavy armor, baby.
Calling in orbital strike. Calling down a support weapon.
Marking location.
East. Calling down a support weapon. Sending in an eagle.
Bug tunnel breach. Calling in orbital strike.
Alright, wake him up.
Orbital inbound.
Reloading.
Get gas, losers.
Requesting air support.
I'm at Silo 2, right? Silo 2. Oh, crap! Oh my god, I hit the stupid thing!
Forcing.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I got hit by the dumb the forklift got in my way. How annoying.
Has landed.
Oh my god, what's all these hits or these things? There were just an extra amount of random enemies just hanging out right there. I was not ready. I got this.
Supplies.
I just gotta make sure the game doesn't cheat me. I mean, look, I cleared them all out.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
I even killed the freaking tank with the whatchamacallit.
Advanced weaponry.
Calling down a sentry.
Also, I don't think I have the right grenade. I think these are smoke grenades, so these are kind of useless.
Have a taste of democracy.
That dude got me killed. Like, what? From how far did I just get shot from?
Approved. Deploying.
Like, actually get out of here, game.
Joining the fray.
You're talking about some absolute redonkulous stuff.
I'm out.
10 kills. Dude, why am I getting all these hints all of a sudden?
Requesting fortification. Calling down a support weapon.
Deploying support weapon.
Womp womp. Wait, I might be too much of a boomer. IFK? I freaking know.
Requesting sentry.
I assume, but I'm too. I was like, I'm not sure.
Calling in orbital strike.
Okay, I'm just like, oh.
Requesting orbital strike. Requesting air support. I'm out.
Get wrecked, Charger. Like, I'm pretty sure I have smoke grenades. Oh, that's not a smoke grenade. Well, I could easily have not died that time, but... like, whoops.
I'm out. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Sending down support weapon.
Goodbye.
I'm out.
I'm out. Yo, is that a zip line? Can you imagine? Yeah.
Tagging map. North, 200 meters.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that was easy enough. You can do it one at a time too. That's kind of strange. I mean, time limit's pretty easy. I don't know. It was fun though. It's a fun little defense mission. If anything, it's just fun lore-wise, spreading a whole planet with some Monsanto insecticide. Get that Monsanto going. Yeah, these chats are annoying.
I'm out.
Get deleted, son.
Calling down a support weapon. Calling down supplies.
If I start the termicide, would this dude just die?
Engaging terminal. Requesting air support. I got the terminal.
Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
Dude, sounds like sounds like a freaking giant alarm. I love it.
Reporting to the front.
Wow, no one's activated the extraction shuttle. Actual hilarious.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Bah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what is that?
ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
For Super Earth!
New mag.
Oh, shit. Dude, that rocket turns out of his freaking control.
Of democracy. New mag.
Well, boom!
ETA, T-minus 30 seconds.
Dude, sometimes I swear these lights are way too bright.
ETA, T-minus 20 seconds.
Yo, who threw that?
ETA, T-minus 10 seconds.
Calling in reinforcements.
My dude literally just caught on fire and was like, I'm gonna just...
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Orbital strike.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Calling in orbital strike.
Yo, what the heck was that thing shooting at?
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete.
Dude, what the heck was wrong with that dude? Bro, look at that! That bug went flying!
I can almost hear the death throes of the bugs as the termicide suffuses their trachea.
Great. Yeah, if he shot that dude again, I would have definitely killed him and then kicked him immediately. Interesting. Simple enough. Fun. A simple heart mission. Okay. GBO2 is fun, but I have to go to sleep. So sad. Hey, level up though. I am now Captain of Doom. I'm a level 38 super citizen. What are you? That man on the right's a menace to society.
Welcome back. Termicide's so effective, you can almost forget
29?
100%
Nice.
safe.
100% safe. Oh, look, so activate. Okay, so I gotta activate. So I only have a major order. Okay. Close those guys out. But you know what time it is. Very sad. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for playing a little GBO2 with me. One game of one little hell dive. And I appreciate all of you. If you have any random questions, let's say about computers or even my job, who knows? I could talk about anything you want. Just ask me. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night or day.